what's up? It's your girl Kia, and you are kicking it with Kia. You're kicking it at home with me. I'm not in the car that much often, and my office isn't comfortable, and my office software is not working with all my corporate software, so I'm just going to record it from my phone. I have my phone propped up on pillows, and I've made my own little stand, so we're just gonna do it like this. So I'm just gonna get comfortable a little bit. Yay! All right, so what we're gonna talk about today real quick is the problem with Megyn Kelly. A lot of people have gotten on Twitter, they've made these little comments and videos about how everybody else is doing blackface. Sarah Silverman, Jimmy Fallon, everybody's just doing blackface and not getting in trouble, and Megyn Kelly is the first one to ever get in trouble for doing blackface. First of all, she didn't do blackface. She had a conversation about blackface. But that's not the real reason why she got fired. She got fired because the ratings were poor, and ABC needed a really good reason to fire her, a scapegoat, to get out of this contract, and they found one. And they've been looking for one since March. So let's look at this. So first, Megyn Kelly came up from Fox News. Everybody knows that. What people don't know is that the Today Show, or Megan's Today, or whatever that stupid show was called, replaced Today's Take, which was Al Roker and Tamron Hall. When Megyn Kelly got brought on, Tamron Hall quit, and for good reason. Tamron Hall basically said, well, you know, Today's Take is doing well. People enjoy it. Why are you getting rid of it? And then you're bringing in her and paying her more money than me. No, I'm out. So, and she quit. So they put all their eggs in the Megyn Kelly basket, which was so stupid. They gave this woman a $23 million a year, 3-year contract. That is a ton of money for Megyn Kelly. Honestly, to me, she's maybe worth $10 million. Over a 5-year contract, not $10 million a year. Like, she's not worth the money NBC paid for her. So they gave her 2 shows, the Megyn Kelly Today show that came on weekly and the Sunday night show. The Sunday night show did not do well. For those of you who remember, she interviewed Putin, which was a ridiculous lowball interview. Then she had a show interviewing Alex Jones and all his conspiracy theory crap, which was a kind of a good interview because it made Alex Jones look more nuts. But after that, no one watched it and it was canceled. So now NBC has to put all their eggs into the Megyn Kelly Today hour, which is on the 9 o'clock hour in the middle of the Today Show programming. The show was awful. She's supposed to be entertaining the 9 a.m. She's supposed to be entertaining the white female stay-at-home mom between the ages of 30 and 50. And that audience does not watch the show. That's a key demographic for advertisers. I mean, those women, we're the stay-at-home mom crew. Like, I work from home, but I also stay-at-home mom. We're the ones who are buying most of the products for our household. No one watches that show. Advertisers are not making money, and they're pissed off. But NBC has been riding with it and riding it and riding with it. She has not been able to get good guests. I mean, the one great iconic guest she had was Jane Fonda, and she pissed Jane Fonda off. And since then, it's just been these weird panels of, what's your opinion and what's your thought, and let's take this poll, and it's just been stupid. So the Today Show has been looking for a reason to get rid of her and get out of this expensive contract. And Megyn Kelly gave them an awesome opportunity by having this blackface conversation. This is another reason what pisses me off with this conversation is that there was no people of color on the panel. Dear white people, when you guys are going to get on these shows, have people of color on the panel. When you're going to get on these shows and have these conversations about blackface, about cultural appropriation, about hair, about black history, you have to have a person of color on the panel. I'm not saying that person has to be black. It could be an Asian person. It could be a Hispanic person. It could be a black person, Middle Eastern person. It could be anything. It just can't be 4 or 5 white people discussing something that they know nothing about. And that's where this conversation to me gets problematic. How are you all having a conversation about blackface and it seems like none of y'all know the history and the significance of it, and you guys don't even have a black person to say the reason why it's bad is because it offends me, or because it has a bad connotation, or because it has an awful history, which it does. I'm not going to go into the history of blackface. Look it up. You'll figure it out. It's not something anybody should be doing at all whatsoever. I'm shocked that Megyn Kelly, as a educated woman, she's a lawyer by trade and then a journalist. You're an educated woman. How do you not know the history of blackface? You went to a very prominent university. How do you not know that blackface is bad? How are you saying, okay, and by the way, she said when she was younger that this was okay. And I'm assuming she was younger in the mid 60s, probably trick-or-treating age around that time. Has blackface ever been okay? Please drop it down in my comments and let me know when blackface was okay, because I don't ever remember this being a thing that was acceptable. Maybe in her all-white neighborhood somewhere it was okay, but I don't know what she's talking about. It's never okay. Her argument was valid to an extent. It was, meaning people aren't doing it to be racist. They're doing it to honor the character. All that is fine. It's still bad. It doesn't matter how you're honoring the character or being respectful or whatever. It's bad. You shouldn't do it. And I'm glad, of all people, Jenna Bush Hager is the one who stood up and said, yo, what are you talking about? Like, no, blackface is not okay. You shouldn't do this. Whatever. Megyn Kelly has apologized. She had Roland Martin on her show yesterday. I appreciate all that. I believe her apology was sincere, but you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Sorry. So she's out at NBC. She could go back to Fox. I doubt Fox will take her back. They were really pissed off when she left. They seem like a spiteful group of people, so they're not going to take her back. She could take a diminished role at NBC. I don't think she's going to take it because it's almost a slap in the face to do that, but it's a slap that she put on her own face. It's sad that in 2018 that grown women or grown people are still having is the blackface during Halloween conversation okay? It's not okay. Don't wear blackface. Dear white people, don't dress like me for Halloween. Don't paint your skin to look like me for Halloween. I am not a costume. I am a person. I mean, you can be Diana Ross. And I also have a problem with them bringing up the Luann thing, because I feel like the Luann thing is a little different, but also problematic. But again, that's a whole other video. But you can be Diana Ross. You don't have to paint your skin. People will get it if you wear the big hair, do your makeup, have a flowy gown and hold your mic and sing a little bit. People will get it. You can be Malcolm X. You don't have to paint your skin. You can be Kanye West. You don't have to paint your skin. That was a horrible example. Anyway, on that note, so good luck with Megyn Kelly. Not sure where she's going to go with this, but I'll keep you posted. Bye.